The war in Europe has put a renewed focus on the need for global alliances, an element of diplomacy that was often overlooked in the last U.S. presidential administration. Now, our next guest has played a key role in helping America once again become a trusted ally of Europe, while also navigating a potential economic crisis brought on by Vladimir Putin's war. She is the president of the European Commission, Ursula von der Leyen. Madam President, thank you so much for being with us. Let me ask you, first of all, what has been the impact of the last year on the EU and European unity?
Well, I think we've seen that Putin has done three massive strategic mistakes. He's done many mistakes, but these were exceptional. First of all, he has completely miscalculated the bravery and the courage of the Ukrainian people. But he has also completely miscalculated the unity and the determination and the resolve of the European Union. And the third point was that he tried to blackmail us with energy. We were over-dependent on Russian fossil fuels before the war started. And he tried to blackmail us with energy. He completely miscalculated that we would stand together, diversify away from the Russian fossil fuels, and invest massively in renewables so that today we are independent of Russian fossil fuels. So this year brought along an increased unity, determination, and resolve of the European Union.
I've heard some skepticism among European leaders privately of the ability of Ukraine to ever become an EU member because of concerns of ongoing corruption in parts of the economy and in the society. What do you say to those skeptics, even within your own membership, about the need, the importance of Ukraine eventually becoming a member of the EU?
It is amazing, it's heartwarming to see the deep wish and the longing of Ukraine to become a member of the European Union. And I'm personally deeply impressed by the willingness to undergo deep reforms, for example, to fight corruption in Ukraine in order to progress in this path towards Europe. And indeed, if it wouldn't have been for Ukraine's willingness really to reform, they wouldn't be at today a candidate country to the accession to the European Union. It is impressive to see how fast they deliver, and the accession process is a merits-based process. So it's not a rigid one, but the better you perform, the better you reform, the sooner there is access to the European Union. So it depends on the progress in Ukraine itself. And Ukraine, as I see it today, is absolutely willing to fight corruption, to put in the rule of law, to abide to all the necessary and to follow all the necessary reforms. So it's up to them to deliver.
Madam President, thank you so much for being with us. We greatly appreciate it.